Didn't Grace say you had to dial 011 first to get international?
Hello, See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
How much for a trip to Rittersberg, Germany?
Rittersberg, Germany. Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersberg. You can rent a car from there or take the train. Let's see, the best price I can see for the flight is $1,400. What would you like to do?
Charge it to my Americans repressed.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty, Gabriel gives the travel agent Mosley's card number and is informed that he can pick up his tickets at the Nolens International Airport.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Really? That's great. But how on earth can you afford...
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Oh my God. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
I'll miss you too, Grace. I'm sorry I got you involved in this, Grace.
Don't worry about me. Just get yourself out of this mess.
Goodbye, Gracie.
Good luck. Let me know what's going on, will you?
Of course. Are you gonna be okay here by yourself?
I'll be fine. Just fix this, okay?
I'm trying, Gracie.
Gabriel picks up his tickets at the airport and boards a plane for Munich.
Wolfgang?
Hello, my name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Herr Knight! Oh, kommen Sie bitte herein. I mean, come in please, Herr Knight. I was not expecting you. Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I came to see him. Isn't he here?
No, he is gone. I'm sorry. You came all this way.
No, great. That's all I need.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions for you to feel welcome here. Please, this is your home. You are a Retter, no? I'm just doing some work. I will continue and you may make yourself comfortable. If there's anything you need, please ask me. You may use Wolfgang's bedroom. It is at the top of the stairs.
Thank you, miss.
You may call me Gerda, Herr Knight.
The main entry doors are massive. They look strong enough to withstand anything. Gabriel has no time to explore Rittersburg. He's got pressing business inside the castle. A few ancient weapons adorn the hall.
This Shadowhunter stuff is serious.
It's a lion's head, carved in stone. A few tapestries hang on the wall. Gabriel isn't sure if they mean something or if they're just good insulation. There's a dragon's head on the wall. High up in the wall is a small window. Gerda's desk looks old and well used, but well cared for. Her chair is more modern. Gabriel is sure he'll end up getting some of those for a meal sooner or later. It's a shaker of salt. Gerda is fresh-faced and quite attractive.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to know?
What's Wolfgang like?
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good man, the best I have ever known. But his life has been so full of disappointments.
What kind of disappointments?
His only son died in infancy, so there was no one to carry on the family line. And the family's financial troubles have been hard on him. Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do to just hold on to Schloss Ritter. He has not left his mark as he wished to.
Do you know when he'll be back?
I only pray he will be back. Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that. I'm afraid Wolfgang knew he would never return.
Where do you think Wolfgang went?
I don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to be Schattenjäger again. He is too old for such chasing around. His heart is very weak. He has not left this castle for 5 years, and now this?
Can you show me Wolfgang's library?
How do you know about his library?
When we talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research in his library. I thought maybe if I saw what he was researching.
Ah, yeah, a good idea, Herr Knight. But I'm afraid I cannot show you the library. You see, I have never been in it. Only a Schattenjäger can enter the library.
I see. What is your relationship with Wolfgang?
Herr Knight, my relationship with your uncle is really none of your business.
You're right, Gerda. I apologize. Forget I asked. Just tell me anything.
Wolfgang has dedicated his entire life to the role of Schattenjäger.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
As you like, Herr Knight.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries. No one knows how long. It was once the pride of Bavaria, but now it is in disrepair. Wolfgang received offers to open the castle for tourists. He has resisted, though, even though the castle is in desperate need of repairs. To him, this ground is sacred.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
The castle has many, many rooms and passages, Herr Knight. Most have been closed off and are decaying in the dark and damp. Only a few rooms have been kept up due to the cost.
Didn't Wolfgang mention a library?
There's a library, but I've never been in it. There are places in the castle where only the master is allowed to go.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter is the center from which the Schattenjäger have always gone out to battle the forces of evil.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
As Wolfgang may have told you, Schattenjäger means shadow hunter. The Ritter family have always been Schattenjäger. It is a kind of priesthood, though not as restrictive as most.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
Each Schattenjäger passes on his knowledge to a younger man in the Ritter line when the time is right.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
I am sure Wolfgang meant for you to take his place someday as Schattenjäger.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
I can tell you what they say in the village, what I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are a little, how do you say, tragic, to be pitied. They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil. But something happened. One of them was cursed, and so the Ritters lost the way. They struggle still, but like a lame dog, you see, without the power or magic they once had.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
There are legends of how powerful the family once was, of some of their mighty deeds, of the richness of the castle and, in turn, Rittersberg itself. But at the end of the 17th century, that all changed. Since then, the Ritters and Rittersberg have been in decline.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Wolfgang is the only one who would know about that.
Tell me something about yourself.
I was born in Rittersberg, the village below the castle.
Tell me something about yourself.
I am not well traveled, but Wolfgang has been kind and has tutored me in many subjects. It was from him I learned to speak English. He must have sensed you were coming, Herr Knight, and that you would have need of me.
So, what do you do when you're not puttering around the castle?
Every day I go to Rittersberg to do the daily shopping and visit my friends.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to know?
Just tell me anything.
He's not had a very happy life, but I've done my best to provide him with a little comfort.
Just tell me anything.
He thought he was the last of the Ritter line until he found out about you.
Just tell me anything.
He knows the history of the Ritter family from many centuries past.
Just tell me anything.
He is a good man, a strong man. I am fond of him.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
As you like, Herr Knight.
It's the biggest bed Gabriel has ever seen. It's an old-fashioned canopy with heavy bed curtains. A fire blazes steadily in the stone fireplace. There's a window seat on either side of the window. A Gothic-style window looks out over an incredible view. Near the bed is an elaborate wooden door. The door has a very large, very oddly shaped keyhole. There's a small pair of grooming scissors on the cabinet. The cabinet holds a few items for personal grooming. It's a chamber pot.
Take me back to the 20th century, please. Man, I gotta get more sleep. You handsome devil, you. You handsome devil, you.
A Gothic-style window looks out over an incredible view. Gabriel takes the scissors. A large display case hangs on the wall. It contains a scroll.
This scroll looks interesting. St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
The scroll from the display case is very old. Gabriel isn't interested in sitting at the moment. It's locked. The only way to open that door is with the right key.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own. I don't cut my hair without a damn good reason. No thanks.
The fire's already blazing, and Gabriel doesn't want to put it out. Gabriel can't see a way to use that. The portal says, Nor der Rheins darf passieren, diesen Herz ist rein wie Glas, diesen Seele rein wie Feuer, schreitet heuer durchs Portal.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
There are some words over the locked door in Wolfgang's bedroom. What do they mean?
Ah, yes. Wolfgang had me translated as part of my English lessons. In English it means, only the purest here may pass, he whose heart is pure as glass, he whose soul is pure as fire, through this portal passes higher.
Great, thanks. Can you tell me about this scroll?
It is the scroll of St. George, patron saint of England and of the Ritter family.
A magnificent stained glass window depicts the legendary battle between St. George and the dragon.
I named my shop after you. You've always fascinated me. I just never knew why until now.
A plain wooden altar occupies the center of the chapel. A cushion kneeler at the bottom indicates that the altar is a place of prayer. Gabriel doesn't have a reason to kneel at the altar right now. Candelabra flank the altar. Perhaps it's an illusion caused by the colored light from the window, but this chapel gives Gabriel a sense of something truly mystical. Three panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel can't determine what their purpose might be. Three panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel can't determine what their purpose might be.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to sit my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
There's no reason to put the scroll on the altar. Putting that on the altar won't help. There are pews on both sides of the center aisle. The pews look uncomfortable. Gabriel would rather not sit there. Candles flank the altar on either side. The candles are already lit, and Gabriel doesn't want to extinguish them.
I don't have to right now. Even if I had to, I wouldn't.
A fire blazes steadily in the stone fireplace. Gabriel can't see a way to use that. The bed is much too large to tote around, unfortunately.
I'm tired, but it's daylight here. I can't sleep when it's light outside. St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to sit my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
The display case is empty.
Don't get personal. You've already got me, you lucky devil.
Handsome, isn't he?
Knight. Gabriel Knight. In case someone wants to know. I don't cut my hair without a damn good reason.
Gabriel doesn't have a reason to kneel at the altar right now.
I don't cut my hair without a damn good reason. St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
The pews look uncomfortable. Gabriel would rather not sit there.
Is that a shaker of salt?
Yeah, salt.
Mind if I take it?
No.
Thanks.
Gabriel doesn't want to open the shaker until he's ready to use the salt. Gabriel can't see a way to use that. Gabriel can't see a way to use that. Gabriel doesn't want to open the shaker until he's ready to use the salt. Gerda wouldn't appreciate Gabriel messing with her lunch. Gabriel knows the salt is important, but it doesn't seem right to put it on the altar in the shaker. Gabriel has no time to explore Rittersberg. He's got pressing business inside the castle.
Do you want this salt back?
No, you may keep it.
Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, those are Wolfgang's scissors.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
What can you tell me about those wall panels in the chapel?
The hangings. They describe the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Tell me about the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Each young man of the Ritterline must go through the ceremony when he dedicates himself to be a Schattenjäger.
But what does the ceremony do?
I do not know, Herr Knight. The only people present are the old Schattenjäger and the new. But I think it must be similar to a priest's ordination or a wedding, a ceremony of intent and oath.
Ooh, ugh.
Is there a problem, Herr Knight?
You said wedding. I'm okay now. I don't cut my hair without a damn good reason. I don't have to right now. Even if I had to, I wouldn't.
Near the bed is an elaborate wooden door. The door has a very large, very oddly shaped keyhole.